grandstanding, grand positioning, political positioning is one thing. The consequence on the ground is that the Kashmiri Pandits and many others feel unsafe, insecure, and they want to leave. Who do you blame for this? You are the government. You are in the administration.
Sanket, give me 2-3 minutes to make few points. Firstly, it's not time for grandstanding. It's time for hard facts and catching the bull by the horn. The fact is that the strategy so far has failed. So we need to review it. That is point number one. Secondly, who's responsible? Let's get to the cause of it. What has happened? You see, the deeply polluted ecosystem of Kashmir has now been infiltrated by the Gupkaris. Earlier, they used terrorists for winning elections. Now they are using them to prove that abrogation of 370 was a failure. And that is why, if you see the targets of this targeted killing, they are those who could have proved as symbols of success of abrogation of 370. Kashmiri Pandits, the Hindus who are there with domicile certificates, the policemen so that the intelligence dries up, singer so that the idea of opening the cinema was shelved. All these are the people, all these activities are aimed to prove that abrogation of 370 has been failed. And I would say that Gupkaris are hands in glove with as far as these acts are concerned. Now coming on to, you see, I give you an example. Ever since Wahid Para has come out, the Delhi killings are taking place. Is it coincidence? The intelligence agencies need to look into it. I fully agree with Kuldeep Khudaji that the ground level intelligence has totally failed. I would say JKP has failed as far as ground level intelligence is concerned. It's their responsibility. Eyes and ears to the ground is responsible to the local police. The SSP Kulgam is failed in his duties. He is not able to gather intelligence in his area.
Now, Brigadier Gupta, it is very easy to blame a police force. I'm just applying the rules that you would apply to any other state where an incident like this happens.
My dear friend, police force is responsible for ground level intelligence. Ask Mr. Khuda, he will agree with me. They are the ones who provide ground level intelligence. And these killings can only be stopped if the ground level intelligence is adequate. The terrorists have acted very smartly.
I don't know why. I feel, Brigadier Gupta, that
policemen, yes,
a better response will be to not look for scapegoats or villains
scapegoats.
here or there.
By the horn.
One SP here, one SP there, one inspector here, there. The point is, this is more institutional. It's not just happening in Kulgam, no. It's happening in other parts also. Everybody is
majorly happening in Kulgam. Listen to me, Sanket. What I'm trying to say is, try to get into the meat of the issue. You are trying to just carry, pinpricks. The main meat of the issue is that the ground level intelligence of the police in Jammu and Kashmir, in Kashmir properly, has failed. There's no doubt about it. And that is because the policemen were targeted. The terrorists have succeeded in drying up the intelligence by targeting policemen. Next point.
Then there will be an obvious question, what was done about it if this was known?
This is known. This is what I'm saying. Our strategy has failed, so it needs a revamp.
So you admit that your strategy failed. I think that's very honest of you to say that the strategy of the government,
it's time to relook at strategy,
over the past 3 years has not worked, has failed in the words of Brigadier Anil Gupta, and there is a desperate need for a relook.
Yes, definitely.